Ready? All right. This next comment. Oh my God, this person's hilarious. I feel like they win the whole thing. Give it up for Elizabeth Stanton.
Yeah, baby.
So, ever since I started doing comedy, every guy's reacted the same way, and they've all gone, "Wow, you've really got balls." Well, I guess that explains why I can't get a date. Now, I've heard some women say that that's sexist, and we need to start saying they've got ovaries. But then, what if you want to say that they're ballsy? Because I don't think that a third-wave feminist would take too kindly if you told her that she's over-easy. I feel like it must be so hard to be a male entertainer these days with all these women coming out of the woodworks to accuse them of assault. I swear, it's like old McDonald's farm out here. A me too here, a me too there, here, me too there, me too everywhere. Oh my God, is that Louis C.K.? Like, even I got booed off stage at this PC venue recently for women and non-binary people. Now, I thought that applied to me because I'm a girl that's shit with computers. But they hated me. You know, I felt like I held my integrity because, not thinking about the fact the entire audience was made up of feminists and lesbians, I told the truth. That to me, there's nothing worse than a person that can't take a joke. It's like a girl that can't take a dick. Look, you gotta be expecting to be disappointed and be pleasantly surprised if it hurts a little when it sinks in. Now, I should have known that things were going badly when I see this feminazi take the stage, and she started off by giving land acknowledgements, and she just goes, "First off, I'd like everyone to be thankful to the Coast Salish people for letting us be guests on their land." Now, I was sitting at the back of the room, scratching my head going, well, wait a minute. I don't remember making a reservation. Now, to be fair, I would be happy to date a native guy, because I've heard that they know how to use all parts of the beaver. Now, the best part was after I had this social justice warrior come up to me after and go, "Oh, don't make fun of lesser minority groups. Don't punch down, only punch up." And I think that's bullshit. Because I don't believe in looking down on people. Except for dwarves. I look down on them. I hear if you get 7 of those little fuckers together, they will frickin' leave you for dead. Oh. And they like any white girl that cleans up well. Oh, and I don't like witches. They hate me because I'm beautiful. But I do love wizardry. God, I love everything about Harry Potter. Except for Quidditch, that is. Now, to be fair, I would love it if it was like it is in the movies and books. Flying around up in the air, that seems majestic. But that's not the game that nerds play here. They play like a game of capture the flag, only awkwardly dragging a broomstick between their legs. Now look, I'm sorry guys, but my stance on the matter is, if you can't get the stick up, there's no point playing with it. You know, I love the Harry Potter films. They employed so many British minority actors. I mean, just look at all the Jewish dwarves they hired to play Gringotts bankers. To be fair.
Oh no.
To be fair, I'm Jewish, and I grew up in a traditional Jewish household, meaning that my mom nagged us, belittled us, and hoarded all of our money. She didn't know how to do any of the traditional Jewish cooking, unless you include the fact that her idea of how to make a steak was to boil it for 4.5 hours, and then stab it with a fork and go, "Oh, it's still not tender enough, needs another 4 hours." Now, she liked to say that she never heard any complaints or killed anyone in all 40 years of her cooking. I'm guessing that's because they died before they could say anything. I miss Israel. I went there, and God, they have the best baked goods. I don't know what it is about Jews and ovens. And that wasn't the only thing that was getting baked there. All the kids in Israel were stoners. And I got back here, and I thought, oh my God, we have an untapped market. massive potential. I'm going to open my own kosher bakery, and I'm only going to sell edibles. And I've even come up with a name for it. I'm going to call it High as a Kite. Now, the sad part is a lot of my relatives really did die in the Holocaust, and they did end up in the ovens. And the fact is, I've heard from a lot of people that my ability to spin that around and make jokes about it, it's really inspiring. In a way, I'm kind of like a phoenix, rising from the ashes. Now look, I've been told by a lot of people, they don't like my jokes about my relatives dying in the Holocaust, that they're too dark. But I would prefer to think that they're just well done.